Hey readers, it's Mrs. Palin, the librarian, and I have today's book review for you. I read Kate Messner's book called The Breakout. This was a really interesting book. The storyline, not so much the storyline, I found the storyline entertaining, but it was interesting in the way that she delivered the story. Very, very unique. So there are three girls that live in this town. Two have been best friends forever, and one is a newcomer. And she is a African-American girl, and she moves to this pretty white town. And in the town, there is a prison on the edge of town, okay? She has moved to town because her brother has made some bad choices and he is in the prison, and her and her mom want to live close to him so they can visit. Unfortunately, there is a breakout from the prison, and the book primarily deals with the town's reaction to these two dangerous men who have broken out of the prison and what's going on in everybody else's life while they are on the run, okay? But what makes this unique is that the book is written as additions to a time capsule. So the teacher gave an assignment, and each child, for extra credit for summer work, was to give 5 things for this time capsule that's going to be buried in town and opened in 50 years. And so, of course, these 3 girls are writing about kind of what's going on in town with this breakout. But rather than write a narrative, it was text messages, and one of the girls' little brothers was drawing cartoons, and there were transcripts. There were the cartoons, and there were transcripts from the local news, and all these things that the girls are gathering. I found it weird, to be perfectly honest, to read a book in that. And again, it's very unique. I don't remember reading a book like that. I found it a bit distracting. I kind of was wishing that the book was written in a narrative form from each girl's perspective. I loved seeing what each girl decided to put into the time capsule. They were all very, very different. Obviously, the girl whose brother was in the jail, and being a Black girl in a white town, her perspective is very unique. I found it a little disjointed. I wished that, and I don't believe it gave you enough backstory of the characters, which I love to read about. I wish it was written in a narrative. I did enjoy the story. I liked the idea. And I love how the author put a spotlight on a town that didn't really think they were very racist, or they thought they were very, very opening. And then this girl's presence and the breakout kind of made everybody on edge and kind of showed some prejudices that they weren't aware they had. And the girls spoke up and kind of acted on those, which I love that message. That's terrific. That needs to be in more children's literature, to face what is out there and still there. But again, the format kind of threw me. So Breakout by Kate Messner, for me, a great story, a weird format. Whatever you're reading, keep reading, friends. See you soon.